If you want to make heathens and pagans run for cover, one word: morality. They run for the hills because the immediate thought they get is of the old religion, of the keep it in your pants, straight and narrow, these are the rules, straight laced and narrow minded, kind of God'll get you thing. And that's really not morality. That's a religious code of behavior backed by superstition. Morality is simple and it's not a problem. We all know it. We've known it since we were 7 years old. It's simple. Some things are wrong, some things are right. You don't lie, you don't cheat, you don't steal, you don't take unfair advantage of others, you don't harm others. You try to be honest, straightforward, trustworthy, to develop the reputation of someone who's fair, who treats people well, who has a general sense of goodwill. We know right from wrong. I don't have to outline it for you. And the same sense of right and wrong applies to other things we do. It applies to business, at least insofar as people who we're dealing with on a friendly basis, let us say, dealing with our customers, dealing with our suppliers, dealing with the other businesses with whom we cooperate. Of course, competitors, we're not required to have that kind of morality. Competition is a different thing, and a different set of rules come into place. But for most of us, we don't need to hear a set of rules. We know. And it applies to magic as well, the same rules. Be fair, be just, be honest. Don't try and hurt people. Don't manipulate people to do things they wouldn't normally do, like coerce someone to love you. Do the right thing. Give the other people their rights as well. It's that simple, right? I don't have to go into it. You get people who, somebody insults someone and right away they want to hex them into the next galaxy. You wouldn't do that in everyday life. If someone gave you a mild slight, you wouldn't show up at their house with a fixed bayonet. Well, the same with magic. You don't go slamming people over little things. And that's just one of many examples. Now, the big thing comes up next. Does it apply to sex? And it does. Now, as heathens and pagans, we're not, say, for lack of a better word, we're not stuck into certain traditional roles that come with the monotheistic religion. It's not meet someone, date, get married, have kids. We can have monogamous relationships, certainly, long-term and short-term. We can also have open relationships. We can have temporary relationships. We can have one-night stands. But the morality part of our kind of morality comes in that we deal with our partners and those around us with a sense of fairness and justice. We don't lie to them. We don't deceive them. If we're in a committed relationship, an exclusive relationship, then we remain faithful. We don't cheat. We're in a non-exclusive relationship, then we pick our partners using the same sense of right and wrong, who's appropriate, so that both sides benefit. And it's such a freedom that we have by knowing right from wrong that we can apply it to so many things without having to worry about a code of behavior or a religious fear put into us. Now, the only thing I really have to take on here is, what do we do with enemies and adversaries, as in business? Well, in business, there's a limit to how far you can go. In business, you can compete hard, but especially within the culture of today, killing your business rivals or harmers, the strong arming is certainly forbidden. Those are the rules of that game. In war, there's a different morality. In a war, you're trying to annihilate the enemy and keep him from annihilating you. But yet, as we progress, as humankind progresses, even our wars become more moral, such as the way we treat people who come under our control, whether we come as occupiers who have conquered the place or as liberators setting the people free. But it all boils down to one thing. War and competition is a separate circumstance. In our everyday lives, we've known the rules since we're kids. And we really don't have to worry about some bogeyman God punishing us because we're not perfect. One of the joys of heathenism and paganism is the freedom we receive from that kind of nonsense. So this is Uncle Thor signing out. Have a good one. Hope all is well.